I'm not going to try to say your last name. Is it? Maybe I will. Ketchkin? Hey, Sophie. How is everybody doing? And Sean is here, and Nils, and Maureen, and Pops. Woo woo. And I've got my cup specific to the live stream. Ooh, itchy. Hey, Ashley Basta Volleyball. Hey, Angelica, Miss Chloe. Hey, everybody. How are you doing? How is it going? Emma is here, and Cece, and Rabbit Wild, and Brenda. Tony Perkins, Amanda, and Strawberry, Melinda. Hey, how's everybody doing? Connor, Eddie, so many people. I am the lady from VidCon. That is true, Infinity. Were you at the one in Europe, I presume? I'll be at the one here in the States as well. Thanks, Nils, for the applause. So anyways, it's Edie instead of Eddie. Is that what you mean? E-D-I-E. Is it Eddie? Is that right? Hey, Official Lilac and James. So yeah, this week, man, it's already Wednesday, and it feels like it should have been like 2 weeks of work already. It's been pretty busy. Yoit's that therapist lady from VidCon. Exactly. Hey, Cassie. Hey, everybody. How's it going? So, I know that I said that the videos... And look, I got my Kenyan pillow here. Hey. But I think I want to tuck my foot under, so I have to sit it down. Okay, that's enough of the tunes. Oh, they're doing a live. Do you guys see the thing live from Playlist in Orlando? They're going to be going live. I'm going to Playlist Orlando. If you didn't know, Sean and I fly out Friday morning. And we land Friday night, and then we'll be there till Monday. So I put my meetup information, I tweeted it out, and I also put it on my Facebook events. I think it's going to be Sunday from 2:30 to 3:30 if my memory serves me. Morning. Good morning, everybody. I know it's pretty early. Thanks, Icy Spoonie, for the likes.
The light on the wall is maybe causing some grief, too.
Maybe. Hey, MW Jones. Oh, you know, Punch People going. That's awesome, Sadie. Yeah, so we'll be there. Sean is... Sean's messing with my setup here. Okay. No, we can't touch it. It's perfect. Okay.
Can't touch this.
No. I don't need any more music, I don't think. So anyway, we'll be going to Playlist and doing that. So I'm excited to meet all of you. I have 2 panels. I have the one about mental health, and there's one about positive body image. So yeah, come and say hi and check it out. And then... Hi. And I know I said that I would get the Patreon videos, there's 6 of them this month, up last night, but I came home from the podcast and had to film some videos for you guys for the regular YouTube channel, and I honestly was just pooped. And so I took a little break, and I will get them up today, because if you don't know, I watch them through again to make sure there's no errors, and also making sure that I link to all the videos that I mentioned in that video. So it's a process. And they're going up, and Sean's been really great. He helped me edit them, and he got the thumbnails going, and so it's been really helpful. But it's just me. I need like 5 of me's, and then this me could totally chill out, because then the other 4 would be doing all the work. It'd be awesome. But anyways, did anybody see the movie Multiplicity? I kind of need that a little bit. Okay. How is everybody doing? Tell me about you. How's your week been going? And how is your morning? Oh, Emma says she's been inpatient for 3 months. In truth, sometimes that can be the best thing for us and what we actually need in the moment to keep us safe and to help us get healthy and to help us work through all those hard things. I was going to, don't forget, remember to share, let people know that the broadcast is going live. I still got some questions the other day about like, what time is it in my time zone? And I mean, you can Google that stuff, just FYI, but do you want to share it like for Twitter and all that stuff where you click on the actual video itself or right below my photo and you can share it that way? Yeah, and just let people know so that people don't forget and they know that we're live right now. And then I don't get comments below the YouTube one saying, I missed another one. Because I'm like, I told you. I tried to tell you. Okay, what do we want to do? Hey, just me, Lisa. Woo woo. Hey, everybody. Mergen is here. Amanda Mandrell. And Mari Mullen. I hear you. It is early for me, too. I legitimately woke up. Well, I woke up at like 7:30. But then I had to, you know, do some stuff first and eat breakfast and get ready for you. Abby Jones, I actually have a video about intrusive thoughts. I have like multiple videos about them. If you look on YouTube, Oh, happy birthday, early birthday, Emma. Her birthday is tomorrow. Thanks, Letitia, for the likes. Woo, 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 woo. Anyway, I have a bunch of videos about intrusive thoughts. If you ever are curious, if you have an issue and you're wanting me to talk about it, or you're curious if I have talked about it, go on YouTube, punch in my name, and then punch in whatever the main like idea or question or term is, like intrusive thoughts. Oh, Britt Brat the kitty cat got her Kenyan tea. Yay, yay! How exciting. Are you in the hood, Sean? Are you cold? He just put his hood on. He's got his hoodie on. Okay, so we always do giveaways. You guys know that. Thanks, Just Me, Lisa, for inviting your fans. I'm pulling over our giveaway box. And I didn't go back to my P.O. box yet because we already did this on... When did we do our last live stream? Friday? Probably Friday. I haven't gone back to the P.O. box. But I did, and there's one more thing that I forgot to mention. I got a card from someone. And it's here somewhere. But anyways, I'll put it on my Insta story so you can see. Yeah, Friday. Friday was the last one. This has just been so... It's been like a busy few days, you guys. But I'm excited because Friday we leave for Playlist Live. Yay! And I'll be doing Ladies Who Lunch, the podcast that Ingrid and Kat do. I'll be doing that the Sunday. We're doing it live. And so that'll be really, really cool.
That's the second one you're doing, right?
It'll be the third podcast total.
Okay.
I filmed 2 podcasts with them yesterday. If you don't follow me on Snapchat or Insta stories, I always forget where I put stuff, or I don't know. It's too much stuff. I don't know. I just put stuff out there, and hopefully you follow me on both, and then you can see what I'm up to. But we filmed 2 of them yesterday, and so we're going to film one live at Playlist Live. So if you can hop, it looks like they're going to be on YouNow because they have their little things here, May 6th through 7th, starting at 10 a.m. And our thing isn't until 11:30, I want to say. So hopefully you can hop on and check us out. Okay, let's get into some questions and some guesting and all of that good stuff. Oh, and the podcast will be out this month, the month of May, because it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And so Ingrid and Kat are doing all mental health related podcasts, and they all have me in them. So I hope you don't get sick of me.
What's the name of the podcast?
Ladies Who Lunch, and you can find it at, I don't know, on iTunes?
Yeah, just Google Ladies Who Lunch.
Yeah, Google Ladies Who Lunch. You can find it that way. Oh, itchy nose. Oh, can't help it. Let's see. Yeah, because I don't know when they even release. I listen to them, but I'm not a person who listens to the podcast the day it comes out. But I think they come out on Mondays, if my memory serves me. Okay, dokie. So what do we want our goals to be? Let's set our goals. Oh, Yoit's Potatoes here. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, at the podcast app. Thanks, Sophie. What do we want? Let's see. Oh, you followed me on YouTube. Thanks, Just Me, Lisa. And I got a new patron last night. I woke up to another, and I don't know if I still have the email, but I think it was Marie, but I'm not sure. But thank you to all my Patreon patrons. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's a way to support creators, and it's a way to, donate to allow them to continue creating their content. And so it's because of my Patreon patrons that I can do what I do every day. We got Mon, increased her pledge, and then, or his pledge, I actually don't know, Mon, I think it's a she, and then Megan was the new Patreon patron, so thank you to those people. Woo! Oh yeah, On the Couch with Sean at 200K, that still is there.
That's the big goal, huh? Okay.
Apparently that's the big goal. I sit on the couch with Sean all the time, but this time he'll have to tell me his secrets.
Are you guessing someone at the 10-minute mark? Someone just asked. Are you guessing someone at the 10-minute mark?
No, not necessarily. We have to set up our goals first. Okay. We can't just have one goal. Got my paper. I got my pencil. What do we want our goals to be? Oh, Michelle, getting your hair cut. Woo woo. You have to show us an after picture. You have to tweet it to us. Do we want to do a giveaway at 50K like always? Does that sound fun? Or what do we think? Thanks, Michelle H, for all the likes. 50K giveaway. What's the 250? And it's not, is it Edie? Well, I'm not saying that right because I think you said I wasn't saying that right, so let me know how to say it. Okay, thanks, Aaron P. Karaoke. Oh, karaoke at, okay, Tony Perkins, thank you. Is that Edie? Am I saying that right? Yeah, Edie. Okay, not Eddie. Got it. Oh, Nabelle's birthday. Happy birthday. Who else's birthday? Do giveaways and guesting only go to Patreon people? No. Not at all. Although sometimes I do post, didn't do that this time, but sometimes I do put a post on Patreon and answer questions directly from there. That's really the main extra benefit that they get when we're doing live streams like this. Okay, so we have 50K at a giveaway. Sorry, guys. I think my voice is like not wanting to cooperate today. Oh, Blue Eyed Tara's birthday is next Tuesday. The 100K do a challenge, maybe? What do we think? Or another giveaway? The goal is 300K. Ooh, Edie says the goal is 300K. Oh, getting your nose pierced within the next week. That's exciting, Michelle. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so we'll do 50K. We'll do a giveaway. Thanks, Letitia. Letitia is smashing that like button. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Yay! Congratulations, Ashley Boss the Volleyball. She said her professors are taking forever to grade her final projects, but at least I'm officially on summer break. I agree. Thanks, Tony Perkins. You guys are all over this. Hashtag granny life. I think that's my life, Maureen. I get super, super tired, and I like to go to bed early, and I think the music is too loud often when I'm out. I am living that old lady life. Okay.
Living that old lady life.
Yep, and I'm loving it. Living and loving it. Okay, 50. Golden Girls.
That's it.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. Oh! Who's dropping all the likes? Woo, 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 woo. Thanks, Jalen. So exciting. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my goodness, I know that Palm Tree Beach had hoped that cowbell broke, but it did not. I take very good care of it. Make sure that it's around for every live stream. Thanks, Julie P. Thank you all so much. Woo, woo. Okay, we've got to get, that was so loud it terrified me. Thanks, Nabelle and Aussie Moni. Julie P. again. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. I know, I love the noise of the bell. More cowbell. More cowbell. Thanks, Amanda Mandrell. So we have 50K for a giveaway. Sorry, I told you my voice is just like fighting me. Yoits! Oh, Sean has tea. He made tea. I want to give a shout out to Sean actually here, honey. Because he's been super helpful. Because I have been so busy like recording podcasts and trying to get videos ready for you and filming the Patreon videos. And he's been making dinner and he has been helping me out and doing like the editing of the Patreon videos. Thanks, Letitia. Woo! And just taking care of me. So thank you, Sean. Extra hugs to Sean. Yeah. Okay. Sean is a very busy woman. It's very true.
Sean's a busy guy. Keep writing your spell correctly.
He thinks your autocorrect is wrong. Oh my god. Okay. So we have to focus. I'm saying that we, but it's really me. I have to focus. 50K giveaway. 200K is Sean on the couch with Sean, right? I gotta write that down. We got a lot in between there. Do we want to do, like I saw Amy had said, Sean correcting autocorrect. Thanks, Tony Perkins. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, Ashley, what a bummer. I'm sorry. I know I'm trying, Ralph. I'm trying to focus. Okay. On the couch with Sean. Thanks, Brett the kitty cat. We will do a video on the couch with Sean. Like where I get to ask him questions. Isn't that what we were thinking, right?
Oh, I thought we were going to watch Netflix.
That will be what it is. Thanks, Share. I have to get used to it. Share. Now that I know. So yeah, no, nothing X-rated. That's not at all what would be happening. It would be on the couch is, that's okay, Kitty Joy. On my YouTube channel, when I have other YouTubers on, thanks, Brenda. Woo, 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 woo. We would, it's like I interview them kind of, and I ask them like, some questions about their life, like when did you first start talking about mental health? Have you ever been to therapy? Stuff like that. And so we talk about all sorts of different, things in that realm where I just kind of interview him and we get to know Sean better. Ooh, I don't know how to say that name. Yilikaru?
Good try.
Yilikaru. I'll call it Karu. I'll just say Karu. Thank you for the likes. Woo. Okay. So we are, Oh, bye, Michelle. That's okay. There'll be more. There'll be more. Speaking of which, I think I will try to do one on Sunday because we're going to be at Playlist, so I won't be able to do one on Friday because we'll be traveling. But depending on what time, make sure you're following me on Twitter at Kati Morton to find out when the next live stream is. But I think I'm going to try to do one Sunday. And I know that a lot of you in Australia, if you're watching, I'm glad that you're up. I know it's like 1:30 in the morning for you right now. But
good evening.
I know, good evening, really. I'll try to do one later in the day on Sunday, just so that it works for all of us. So anyways, yeah, make sure that you follow me on Twitter so that you can, so it'll tell you. And then you'll know ahead of time and you can put it in your schedule. Okay. Thanks, Letitia. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Yeah. Sorry, Tony Perkins. Thanks for getting up and doing this and hanging out. But I try to do some later, usually on Fridays, but I don't have that time this week. So, okie dokie. Oh, Felix, you reached your goal. That's so exciting. 150,000 coins. Woo, 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 woo.
What?
Thanks, Amy S.
150,000 coins?
The dirty capitals. Or Dittrich. We're talking about, now we're talking hockey. If you guys aren't following it, it's the hockey playoffs right now. We are watching them every day. Okay, let's guess somebody. Let's get into the nitty. Oh, we never finished what all of our goals are. 50K giveaway, 200K on the couch for Sean, but we want to do it 100K. Let's pick something for 100K. What do you guys want to do? And then we'll start guessing some people. Yeah. What do we think? You have to let me know. Dance party? Dancing? Want to dance? I could do a dance party. I'll put 100K dance party. What song do we want it to be to? You know what song I'm loving right now is Kendrick Lamar's Love. It's a good jam. I love it. Okay. 5K giveaway, 50K giveaway, 100K dance party, 200K on the couch. Anything else? Oh, 150K Kenyans get to decide Thursday video. We could do that. This Thursday video has already been recorded and filmed, but next Thursday's has not. Okay, so 150 decide Thursday video. We can do that. And I did film all but one of those 5 that you guys wanted for the next Monday videos. You know how we did that last live stream? So hopefully you like them. The only one that I haven't recorded yet is the one about adoption because I have to decide how I want to break it down. It's been really interesting to learn about though. So thanks for asking that question because I've been reading a bunch of different research articles about mental health predispositions when we're adopted. I've been reading about the ramifications of attachment when we're older. And I've been reading from the perspective of those who've been adopted, what they wish people would know. And so I may do the what we wish people would know because I think that honestly is the most helpful to me and hopefully will help those of you who have been adopted feel more understood or feel like people hear you out. Thanks, Letitia. Thanks, everybody. So anyways, that's the, oh, just me, Lisa, you were adopted. Well, hopefully that video is helpful to you. It'll probably come out in about a month or so. Make sure that you're subscribed. Kita, I never know if I'm saying that right. Kita, is it Kita Y? We've gone over this, I know, and I'm sorry. Okay. Thanks for all the likes. Woo, woo, woo. Ooh, okay. Let's have somebody on who hasn't been on yet. Are you ready, Kitty Joy? We're going to have you on. Hi, how are you?
I didn't know it was good. This is weird.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it? It doesn't really give you, I don't know.
Yeah, you're and I was just typing, and then I showed up on the screen.
And then it's you're coming, it gives you doesn't it turn the screen, all of a sudden it says you're going to be guesting or something?
Yeah, no, it just says you're going live and I'm why? And
why?
Then,
wait, why? What's happening?
I remember I put myself over there.
I love your stuffed animal.
Thank you.
So
He's
cute.
the perfect side sleeping.
Yeah, I'm a side sleeper too.
Yeah.
So how nice. So what's going on?
It's the week before finals week. Which is why I look like this.
That's okay.
And so, sorry. Yeah, I'm so tired all the time because I'm also on all this medication for asthma that doesn't let me sleep.
Oh. Is it a side effect? Is that a normal side effect?
It's the steroid I got put on because I went to the hospital because of asthma.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone else knows what prednisone is, you also know
yes.
it's
Oh, no. Sean had to be on that. It's the worst. It's like
It is the worst.
it's the worst medication that's ever existed, I'm pretty sure. But unfortunately, it also can save your life sometimes.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
I'm like, somebody come up with a better version without all the nasty side effects. Because Sean
about
had
like,
it for 10 days or something.
No, like a month and a half.
Oh, like a month and a half, I guess. And he
last
like,
summer I was on it for like a month and a half, and I just like couldn't handle my life. I was just like,
it makes you like, yeah, it makes
it
you
makes
like
you shake, and then
agitated.
people think you're on drugs, and you're like, I am, but like not that kind. Like,
Yeah, not the street fun kinds, like the I'm sick and I need this kind.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
That,
is so funny. I started watching you like maybe 2010
oh
because I
wow.
was like looking up mental health videos,
Uh-huh.
and like you had those videos about eating disorders, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. So powerful, so powerful. I was like, nice. That it doesn't apply. And then no, this is cool. And now I'm a college student.
I know. Isn't that
Really
crazy?
nice.
What are you studying?
Yeah, what are you
So
studying? Someone's asking.
I'm studying to be a English teacher for emotionally and behaviorally disturbed children.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
So high schoolers. That's like my jam.
Yeah, that's so cool. I remember taking a class for like ways to deal with troubled teens or something because I'd done some volunteer work at like a home for children that were having a really hard time, like emotionally disturbed, and I was part of the counseling people.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. So best of luck on your finals. Do you have any questions? I don't want to cut you off or anything.
I wasn't expecting this, so I don't have questions, but
That's okay.
I don't know. Well, how do you, so I've been doing pretty well. Okay, this semester has sucked and it's been like a garbage can of a semester, but I've been handling everything really well, which is impressive.
Yeah.
Um, I relapsed, unfortunately, which sucked because I was almost at like 6 years, and then I relapsed, and it was really traumatic and not fun. But then like I immediately like scheduled a therapy appointment, and like I got all of that going. So like
Yay.
I like turned it, or like I was like, no, turn this shit around.
Get back around. Ugh.
So I just like want to make sure like when I'm home, like how do I keep this like momentum and like good decisions like
I
going?
think like setting yourself up for success when you go home. Is home really triggering or no? It's home.
It depends.
Yeah. I think that a lot of it is like what you're already doing. Is it far away, or will you be able to stay with your same therapist and all of that stuff?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. So I would try to set up some supports there if you want to either see a therapist or maybe a group. I find groups are usually the best if they
Yeah,
have.
groups helped me a lot in high school.
Yeah, so maybe look into it. Like if you had an old contact from that group in high school, reach out to them, be like, do you know of any that are still going on in the area that would be more, appropriate for my age and what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
and get yourself set up with that, because I don't think it's good if you're going to go to home for a bit and then come back to school. It doesn't make sense to start with a therapist for a little bit. You can.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to, don't think that you can't. But I think group is kind of keeps us going through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just, if you have a close friend, or if you're close with your family, letting them know where you're at and asking them for something that you need. Like, can you check in on me? Or can we make sure to do XYZ together? Because I find that to be good. Yeah, and just making sure you have all the tools. Like, bring your journal if that's something that you do. Or make sure you have your fidget toys or your whatever.
I love my fidget toys.
I know, right? Those are the best. So
They're
yeah,
so great.
I know they're like almost addictive. Like you just find yourself continually using them. But yeah, I think those are the best ways to honestly set yourself up for success. And it sounds like your momentum will keep going positively.
Mm-hmm.
You're already in a stressful time, and then you're going to come out of this, and it'll be a little bit easier once you're done with finals. Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like things are going, even though it's been a little shitty. It sounds like you've turned your ship around, and
On Friday, I'll be
feeling
3 months, so.
yay! Woo woo woo!
Okay, I'll let someone else get on because I also am late for class now.
Oh, okay.
It's okay,
Well,
we
nice
don't
to
do
see
anything
you.
in class. Bye.
Bye. it's so positive, you guys. I get excited about that because it is true. Like, we can turn that ship around. We can decide, like, hey, we want to make positive decisions, and we can set ourselves up for success when we're going home or when we're going to school or any kind of big transitions like that. We made it to 50,000 likes. Woo, 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 woo. I know that darn cowbell. I just can't get enough. Ooh. Okay, you guys, what do we want to do for giveaway? Who wants to win the giveaway? Who has not won yet? And what do we want? So let's go through our box. Although last time on Friday, I like tore that box apart and everything was everywhere. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more strategic this time. So the t-shirts, we have some t-shirts. Hey, DMH 1278. Woo woo. Okay.
But then, like, I immediately, like, scheduled.
Oh, Sean is capturing a moment. Oh, my year fleur. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, the squirrel shirt, Sadie. I think we're out of squirrel shirts, aren't we? Yeah, we're out of squirrel shirts. The last ones went out. They went out. Oh, Melinda hasn't won, and she sent all that stuff over. She's the one that actually started, like, the giveaway idea. Didn't she? With, like, remember she sent stuff and was like, hey, give these away. That little turtle necklace and stuff. So Melinda's a contender. Let's see. Oh, Dan the Newfie Man is now Fry Dan. And yeah, Ralph wants the t-shirt. We want to give away a t-shirt. We also have a head massager left. We've also got a Tangle toy. Ta-da. Oh, wrong way. Ta-dee. There's one left in here. Then I've got the knitted hat from Jen. We got apples to apples. We got the sheep. We also got, remember this? Got that. We got a dream catcher. We got not a tangle toy. We got the fidget toys. We've got the squishy ball. We've got the relaxation balm. What do we want? What do we want? Oh, we also have my personal favorite, the Lama Sutra, because it's so funny. Oh my God. I just love it. It's like llamas. Like, what's happening? I love it so much. That was also unicorns, I believe. Okay. I know the llamas. I can't. Okay. So, what do we think? Who is going to win? And then what? Yeah, Allison C. I see you. Okay, unicorn. I love the llamas. Oh, you want me to pick? Okay, I think I'll narrow it down to two. I think we either do the unicorn. I personally love the unicorn. Thanks, Emery House Photo. Emery House Photo. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you. I will say either the unicorn or one of the fidget toys. People tend to love the fidget toys. Or I could do a t-shirt. I don't know. I have trouble deciding, you guys. I think we're going to do either the unicorn or a t-shirt. Let's just do that. Unicorn or t-shirt. Definitely the unicorn. Okie dokie. Okay, so let's just say that it's going to be, people like the fidget toys better. Let's see. Who should win? Who should win today? Do we think that it should be Melinda because she started the whole giveaway trend that's happening right now? Should it be Manda Mandrell? Should it be Amy Jacquin or Rachel? Or I'm just reading names now as they come through. We think Melinda? Okay, Melinda, you're our winner. Melinda's the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Woo, 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 woo. Brittany Ann agrees. Ooh, thanks, Icy Spoonie. Okay, Melinda. Oh, that's true, Manda. You did already win. Let's see. Melinda, what would you like then? Do you want the fidget toy? Do you want a t-shirt? Do you want the unicorn? Because the unicorn was kind of what everybody was voting for to give away. Let us know. Because Melinda's here. I saw her. I know that she... Thanks, BD. I put everybody's giveaways already in the mail, so hopefully you guys are starting to receive those from Friday. Okay, Felix, I'll try not to make the cowbell so loud. I'll be a little bit nicer about it.
We can go back to the digital cowbell and retire that.
Yeah, we can retire that one for now because Sean is here. And he can go to the digital one. Thanks, Tony Perkins. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, you guys, we've got a cannon. We've got a cannon. Hit the deck. Every time Sean turns that on, I'm like, oh my God. It's so loud. Woo, 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 woo. Thanks, Amy Jacqueline. You guys, we're already at 75,000 likes. Yay, 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 yay. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, Amy. I always forget that it's like done on YouNow because the Canon noises that Sean has, which is like how many hours worth?
22.
22 hours worth of Canon noises. Who knew we'd even need that? Okay, did anybody see Melinda come through and tell us if she wants the unicorn or something else or a fidget toy? Yeah, Sky, your messages are working. Oh, here she is. Fidget toy. Yay. Okay. Do we want a tangle toy, Melinda? Do we want the little squishy tubey one with the marble? I sent one of these out instead of one of the curse word coloring books to someone who won because they were like, I think my mom might get upset about the curse word coloring book, which I totally understand. Let's see. We have the squishy ball things. Squeezy stress balls. Or we have like this fidget. It's a snake puzzle. You know the ones like roll like. I like that I have to have a noise go along with it. I know. And then there's those metal ones that Cher sent. One's like a little chain, and one has that little rubber thing in the middle. I know there's so many, you guys. I can't even tell you. We have a lot in the box. I'm just trying not to like make a complete mess of my box because I spent so long getting it like kind of somewhat organized so I can show you what's in it. Let me see. Those metal ones I just can't seem to get a hold of. Or there's just a tangle toy. What do you think, Melinda? What would you like? You want a tangle toy? Do you want the snake?
Just make a choice.
Me?
Yep.
Why me? It's her thing.
But
some people have like the text, like they prefer a certain tactile thing.
Squishy or chain.
Oh, squishy or chain. Okay, let's do squishy because the chain, I don't know. It's in there, but I've already got the squishy out. Okay, perfect. Melinda, it's coming to you. And as always, I got to put a Post-it note on it or I forget what's happening. So, then we'll answer some of your questions. I know many of you want questions answered, and I totally understand. Okay, and if any of you are new and you don't know who I am, hello! My name is Kati Morton, and I have a YouTube channel where I talk about mental health, and I try to get through as many of your questions as possible. But if I don't get through them or I don't get to guest you, it doesn't mean anything. I'm just doing the best that I can, okay? Oh, mouton. What's mouton? What does that mean? Is that sheep? I don't understand the jokes. Okay. Was that a German hello? It was, Sophie. Hello. It was. It was a joke when we were in Amsterdam. We were out for drinks with everybody, and Sean came like back with the tray of like the food and the drinks and stuff. And he was like, hello. And everybody thought it was hilarious. So for the rest of our trip, Sean would periodically say hello and like throw his scarf around. It was really ridiculous. Okay. Oh, thanks, Meg. See, you're awesome too. Okay. Let's answer some questions and then let's guess somebody. And the guess, so you can get prepared because, I don't give anybody enough notice. Let's try Maureen. I see her in there. You're up next. And then after that, we can go to, let's see, Letitia's in there. You'll be next, okay? Just to give you an idea. So get prepared. Okay. Okay. Emazi says, I don't understand my depression. Some days it's so hard to even be alive, and some days I'm really good. That's why it's called a mood disorder. I know that sounds really ridiculous, but depression is a mood disorder. And what that really means is that it can come and go. And the only way that, the only thing that has to happen in order for us to be actually diagnosed with depression is for us to feel depressed for most days for 2 weeks, like almost all of the day for most days for 2 weeks. And I forget the exact verbiage that they use, but that's pretty much what it means. So our depression can definitely come and go, and I would encourage you to notice if there are certain things that happened on those days that you feel good and better that we can recreate, because often we can make those, work hard to get more of those good days to happen, and so that we feel better overall. And if you do find yourself feeling worse and worse and worse, please talk to someone, please reach out. We can make it better, okay? Okay. Hey, Pantalina, woo, woo, woo. So let's see, strawberry. And wait, I don't see I don't see the question but I'm happy to answer it if you ask it. Thanks, Pantalina. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, yay. I'm glad you're here, Zally Cole. Is it Zally? Zally? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Strawberry says, what do I do after a sexual assault? It happened to me last week, but also happened when I was 12. I'm 24 now, but I hit it when I was 12. Please, if you feel like you can, report them. Go to the authorities and tell someone. I've talked about this a lot, but if you feel strong enough, if you feel okay enough to tell someone, please tell someone. They deserve to pay for what they did. And it's not okay for anybody to do that to anyone else. I don't care if you were drunk. I don't care if you don't really remember part of it. I don't care if you didn't say yes or if you said no or if you fought back at all. It's not consensual. And if someone like assaults us, if someone hits us or beats us up in any way, that's not okay either. You have every right to press charges. You have every right to speak up. And I would also find a therapist, reach out. There are a ton of free resources available when something like that happens. Through kind of like our legal system, they can refer you out to low-cost therapy and counseling clinics. That's like when I was working in North Hollywood when I first finished, actually when I first met Sean. I was in my last year of grad school. It was my first therapy job. And I think I've told you guys before, people paid me like $20 an hour to like nothing an hour. And a lot of those were through the legal system, referrals and stuff like that. So know that there are resources available. Please, please, please speak up. Okay. Maureen is nervous. Oh, you're going to sing Catch and Release. I'm excited. Okay. This is a good question. It just jumps so quickly. Seals is asking how old I am. I am 33. Thanks for asking. Felix the Cat says, can medication cause suicidal thoughts? Thanks, Meg C. Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, will you block Seals 123?
Oh, is that the one keeps asking how old I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 75. No, fuck off.
Yep. It's good. It's done. Success.
Sorry, everyone. We just
Okay.
had to take care of a little business.
Sean gets a little, we get a little frustrated by people. Okay. Hey, Shishari. Okay, so the question was from Felix the Cat. Can medication cause suicidal thoughts? And the truth is that yes and no. Now, the yes part is because some medications do have that side effect. That's something that they should definitely tell you when you're taking a medication, when you choose to take a medication. Like, for instance, Chantix, which is supposed to help people stop smoking, for some causes like crazy, scary and frightening dreams, and it can cause, for some people, some suicidal thoughts. Now, that's just one medication as an example, and everyone's different, and that doesn't happen to a lot of people. It's actually a really low percentage, but it's one of their side effects. So it's important that when you're taking a medication, you ask your doctor for all the potential side effects. Now, the other part that I say, like, no, it can't, is a lot of antidepressants and SSRIs, SNRIs, they have this black box warning of may increase suicidal thoughts. And the truth about that black box warning is that when we're really depressed, okay, so let's say we're feeling really shit and we think about suicide all the time and we're contemplating ways to do it and it's on our mind 24/7. Then our psychiatrist is like, hey, let's try an antidepressant. I think this could be good for you. We know if any of you have tried something, it can take like 3 to 6 weeks to have it work. But what we will feel right away is more energy. What happens when we're feeling really shit and thinking about suicide and then all of a sudden we have the energy to do something? We might actually attempt suicide. And so that's why that black box warning exists, is because before the therapeutic benefit comes through in the medication, it can give us more energy at first. And if we were planning to try to kill ourselves but just didn't have the energy to do it, then the medication kind of does that for us. Does that make sense? So that's kind of the conversation. I think it's an important conversation to have, and it's important to ask questions before you go onto a medication so you understand how it can feel for you. Okay? Let's see. Cam's approach. What's David Jobs? Do you know what that means, Sean?
What?
Amanda, I'm not sure what that means. It said Cam's. I'm not 100% sure.
I didn't see it. The chat is like going over.
The chat is so fast. And Amanda, I'm gonna try to look. I'm gonna try to look. Okay. Oh, you've had suicidal thoughts on every med that you've been on. Yeah, it can definitely not make them better, and it's important that we tell our team if we're not feeling better. Okay, let's guess somebody. Maureen is up first. and then I'll answer some more questions, and then we'll guest another person. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Long time.
Good. Yeah.
So you're gonna sing us a ditty, or do you have a question first, or?
No, I just want to sing a song.
Okay, that's
If
fine.
that's okay.
Of course.
I'm so nervous.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Everybody writes your name out Maureen now. Maureen. Like,
Yeah. Maureen.
I love it. I'm getting better, I think.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But I listen to everything, so it doesn't matter. I didn't even know that there were so many ways to say my name.
Oh, really? That's so funny. It's just
Yeah.
like different accents, different languages, right?
Yeah, my English teacher used to call me Maureen, obviously. But I thought Maureen and Maureen were the only options, but
But now, hey,
I don't know.
now we know. Other options. Okay. You want to sing us your ditty? Are you ready?
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna open a new tab because otherwise I'll look at the comment and I will look at my face. I don't want to do that.
I totally
But I'm gonna sing Catch and Release. You know that song?
Yes, I do.
I love that song.
It's a good one, yeah.
All the comments. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm just gonna sing.
Okay. You got it.
There's a place I go to when no one knows me. It's not lonely, it's a necessary thing. It's a place I'm made of. Find out what I'm made of. The nights I stayed up, count the stars and fight to sleep. So let it wash over me. I'm ready to lose my feet. Take me down to the place where one reveals life's mystery. Steady on down the line, lose every sense of time. Take it all in and wake up that small part of me. Day to day I'm blind to see and find how far to go. Everybody's got a reason, everybody's got a way. We're just catching, never listen what builds up throughout the day. It gets into your body and it flows right through your blood. We can tell each other secrets and remember our love. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There's a place I'm going and no one knows me. If I breathe real slowly, I let it out, I let it in. It can be terrifying to be slowly dying, also clarifying. We end where we begin, so let it wash over me. Ready to lose my feet. Take me down to the place where one reveals life's mystery. Steady on down the line, lose every sense of time. Take it all in and wake up that small part of me. Day to day I'm blind to see and find how far to go. Everybody's got a reason, everybody's got a way. We're just catching and releasing what builds up throughout the day. And it gets into your body and it flows right through your blood. We can tell each other secrets and remember how to love. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Everybody's got a way. We're just catching and releasing what builds up throughout the day. It gets into your body and it flows right through your blood. We can tell each other secrets and remember how to love.
Yay!
Oh my god. I'm so nervous.
You did so
Like,
well. You did so great.
Oh,
Yay! Thank
so
you.
many nice comments.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's such a good song. If anybody wondered, it's called Catch and Release.
By Matt Simons.
Yeah. It's such a good
Ah,
Thank you.
yeah.
It's so good
Thanks.
to see you.
I
I said it's so good to see you.
Yeah, I want to go back to VidCon.
I know, me too. We had
It was
such
so awesome.
Hopefully I get
Yeah.
to come again next year. So we'll see.
Oh, I hope.
Keep your fingers
I
crossed.
think they. I mean, you were on almost every panel, so they should bring you out again.
It was a busy VidCon, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yay! Well, good to see you.
You have a question?
No, she said she just wanted to sing.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Unless you had all of a sudden had a question, Maureen, let me know. But I'd asked at the beginning, and she said, "No, I just wanted to sing my song."
Oh, okay,
Wasn't that
cool.
amazing?
Yeah, she got a really nice voice.
Yay! And truth be told, after I don't know if any of you know, but way back in the day, I was taking guitar lessons, and because I sing, I don't know if any of you even know I sing, but I don't sing anymore necessarily, but I went to college. I got a scholarship to Pepperdine to sing in the choir, and so I thanks Champagne Supernova and Holly Heart Trending is here. I saw woo woo. And Maureen taught herself to play guitar. Wow. So, and Carrie P, hi, good to see you. I saw your thing come across the screen when Maureen was singing. So, welcome. But I went to college and sang in choir forever. And then I was like 4 years ago, I decided to take up guitar lessons to try to teach myself. Thanks, Amy S. And then I was trying to learn to sing and play guitar, and it is so hard. So I have such respect for people like Maureen doing that, because you're doing two things at once essentially, and it's really hard. So yay.
Stephanie
Okay.
just said her gifts arrived today.
Oh, your gifts arrived. Hooray. I think I put them, was that the giveaway? Is that what you're talking about, Steffi? Or is it the gift from Patreon? Because I've sent her both things. I've sent a lot of things, I think.
Sheepishness is leaving?
Sheepishness is leaving. Oh, you're at the gym, Ava. Well, maybe next time. Like I said, I will try to. I'm going to do my best, and hopefully 80% sure we'll be able to do a live stream on Sunday. It'll be after I do the podcast with Ingrid and Kat. So make sure that you follow me on Twitter so that I can, Oh, she has class. Holly's telling us she has class. That's why. Bye, sheepishness. And
Beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Anyways, so yeah. So that's that. But so on Sunday, I'm going to try to do a live stream. Just follow me on Twitter so you know what time. Of course, Ava, just, hopefully it can be on Sunday, because we'll try to do it again. Oh, that's a sheep is mouton. M-O-U-T-O-N?
Bonbon, je suis mouton.
Yeah. Bonbon, je suis mouton. Un mouton.
Pretty good, Katie.
I don't speak French, you guys. If you didn't know this, now you know. Thanks, Jay Lynn. Woo, 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 woo. The only thing that I ever learned to actually speak was Spanish. So, oh, okay, Junie. We'll try to keep it quiet. Junebug's at work. Okay. Spantalina's asking. I'm going to answer a few of your questions, and then I'm going to guest another one of you. And I believe, who did I say was next? It was, let's see, Letitia. I think I said Letitia's next. So get ready, Letitia, after I answer some questions. You are up. Okay. So, man, this is just flying. The chat is going. Okay, Pantalina says, thanks, Holly, for the likes. Pantalina's question, how do you know when it's time to end therapy? I'm tired. The way that we know it's time to end therapy is there's going to be different components to it, but I'll just get through them one at a time. So the first is that we don't really have anything to talk about. Things are going pretty well. We don't really know what we're working on anymore. We've worked through the things that we went to therapy for, and we're feeling good. And so we we terminate knowing that we can always go back if we need to do it again, if we need to, you know, revisit it, or we need a little booster session is what I call them, when we kind of come back for just a minute. So that's one reason why it would be time to end therapy. The second reason would be that we don't like that therapist and things aren't working and we're not moving forward. We don't feel like we can talk to them. But then that's not really time to end therapy. That's time to switch therapists. And I think that's really the only reason that we would need to end therapy. And it's time to end therapy. Based on your question, Panteline, it sounds like you're tired and you maybe don't feel like you want to work on it anymore. Something that I have my clients do when they're going through a period like that, because it can be really exhausting. Working on ourselves is really hard work. I always try to take a couple of sessions off, then have them come back and tell me how that was. Because often taking a short little break like that gives my clients the time needed to be like, oh yeah, it is hard. And that's why I did decide to come to therapy. And it kind of reminds us why we're doing it in the first place. Because no one just all of a sudden wakes up and is like, I'm going to try therapy today. There's usually things going on. And we're like, I'd really like to talk to somebody about that. And so sometimes it's a good reminder to take a break and realize those reasons maybe you're still there. And maybe there's still work to be done. And so that's my advice to you. I hope that makes sense. And I know that I know it's hard. I know that, you know, that it's exhausting, but it's totally worth it. And you're worth it. You got this. You, Panteline, I'm talking to you and all of my Kenyans. Thanks, Tony Perkins. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Emily B. I saw, were you the one that posted that you got your t-shirt? Yay! You got it this morning or yesterday morning? I woke up to it, so it might have been morning for you because I think you're in the UK or something like that. Thanks, Emery House Photo. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Oh, Sophie Joe says I get a week of it once a month so I can have that break from therapy. That's nice. Of course, Pantelina, you're very welcome. Okay, let's answer one more question. Oh, yay! Amanda got her journal. Woo, woo, woo. It's the pink one, right? Yay! And I left a little post-it note that Letitia, isn't it cool, Amanda, to think that that journal was purchased by another Kenyan, Letitia, in New Zealand, was put into a package and sent to me, and then sent to you. I just think that's really cool. I think that's a really cool thing about all our giveaways. Yee. Okay. So Live Life in Color says, question, can meds wear off? Yes. A couple ways. Number one, if we're not taking them at the same time every day, we may go through a period where we feel worse for a minute before we take the medication again, because, you know, medications have what we call half-lives. You can look that up on Google if you want more information, but that's how long a medication stays in our system after we've taken it. So it's kind of like how long we're going to feel the effects of it, okay? Then another component of medication wearing off is if our body, some people, like, if you guys heard of 23andMe, I've actually talked to them about maybe like working together to do videos so I can tell you more about like the genetic testing, because that's what 23andMe is like you do a swab inside your cheek and then you turn it into them and they can tell you like part of your ancestry. There are things they can tell you about medications that would work and not work. And some of us are fast, like we call them rapid metabolizers, meaning we process through a medication more quickly than others. And we can be rapid metabolizers for certain types of medications. And so having that information can help us because our medication may wear off because we may need a higher dose. And so if you are feeling any of your symptoms pop up, tell your doctor. Tell them that, hey, I'm taking my medication every day or whenever you're supposed to take it twice a day or whatever, and I'm still having symptoms, you know, and just let them know and see what they say. Okay? Okie dokie, 89,000 likes, you guys. If we get to 100, we do a dance party. And we're only an hour in. I have to, just so you know, I'm going to get off in almost exactly an hour. I can't quite stay till 11. It'll be like 10 of, because I have a meeting at noon, so I have to like get changed and get ready and get out the door because it's on another part of town. Thanks, Tony Perkins. Woo woo. Okay, Letitia, you're up. Hey. Letitia's the one that sent that that journal that came to you, Amanda. Woo woo. And if you don't know, New Zealand
Power of the magic chime compels you.
I know Sean is trying to do be our guest, be
Where
our
is she?
guest. It says connecting. Sean just keeps playing the magic doodly-dee. I'm trying, Letitia. It says we're connecting. It says she's here, so I don't think It's weird, you guys. I can see, so you guys can't see, but half of my screen says connecting to Letitia in New Zealand.
I think everyone can see that part.
Oh, can you see? Oh, you see it too. Okay, cool. Oh, it went away. Oh, Letitia, I'm sorry, but I had a feeling that was going to happen because something I've noticed is that when I'm trying to connect and it does that, it'll show up if you are gone from the chat. That's a good thing. That means that you're guesting. But when it says you're back, so like it'll say Letitia is here, which it said when I was trying to connect, I was like, oh no, it didn't connect. So, okay. Rachel Ray, thank you for the likes. We're going to pop over to Mergen and try to guest her. And then after Mergen, I'm going to answer some more questions. And then Amy S., you are at the top of the list. You are next after Mergen, if we can connect with Mergen. It says connecting too. Oh, it connected and then dropped. Oh, hey!
Mergen looks like a ceiling.
Mergen, hello? Is she there? Maybe she set us down.
Let's just leave her on for now.
Georgie,
we'll just continue until she shows up.
We'll see. The power of the princess sound. I know.
What if a cat just walks by and like hangs out?
That would be awesome.
I know.
I
We're
would.
a window into someone's
I
house
wish
right now.
a dog or cat would be a guest. Oh my God, there's this meme, you guys, that I love that floats around the internet. That's like, do you ever, when someone's walking by or something with a dog, and they'll be like, man,
word! Hello! Hey, I told you about how this is my mom. Hello, this is my mom, and I'm visiting her at her house, and I wasn't expecting you to guess me while I was visiting her, so that was kind of awesome. I tell her about your videos all the time.
Hi.
How are you?
I just guested you. We could see the ceiling, and I was like, well, wait, Mergen will be back.
Yeah, she knows me too well.
Yeah, sounds like it.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So are you home for the week, or?
Oh no, I just visit my mom all the time because she usually comes home for like an hour break.
Oh, I see. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what's going on today?
Walking off. A whole lot of nothing. Just wanted to do updates. Basically,
Yeah, of course.
I know I didn't. Can you hear me? Because you're frozen, so I don't know if it's me or.
I hear you. You're frozen, but we hear you.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, at least you can hear me.
Yes.
It might be. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Are you far away from the router or wherever your internet is?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to. Hold on.
This is looking up
I'm going outside. See if that
There
helps.
you are. I see you.
I figured the one time I would do this too, I would get all blocked up. Sorry. All right, let's try this.
Everybody says they see us both fine, so it might just be me.
Okay. Okay. Well, if I'm freezing, just okay. Anyway, so I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. So basically, one of my major updates was for a while I was having a lot of issues with the medicine that I was taking for my mood stabilizer. It was working for a while, and actually, well, the first thing I took was Zoloft, and that kind of got me over the bump. And the second thing I took was Trolitol. But then, like, my highs and lows were just so terrible that I couldn't function at work, and I didn't care. I didn't care who you were, if I knew you. I was like, hey, I'm here to work. Like, get out of my face. And it was, like, really bad. It was really weird how it went just from, like, how well it helped, and then just, like, how much of a difference it was when everything was bad. So I changed that, so now I'm taking Lamictal, and that's made a big difference. So, and then I take medicine for my ADHD, so. And
nice. So, is the Lamictal, so you feel like the Lamictal's better? Like it's helping you?
Sorry, I'm going back inside again. I think it might be the internet.
Yeah, it was a little choppy, everybody said, for them, too.
Is this better?
Your kitchen was
I hope.
Yeah, I see you.
there.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, cool. It is like an episode of Proofs. So is the Lamictal, you feel like Lamictal's helping you better than anything else?
Yeah, because the Trileptal that I was originally taking, it helped for a while, but then everything just got so up and down, it was just really bad. Like, I just, like, could not, like, work, and I told my manager, like, I had to do a lot of, like, line work, working on the line, because I couldn't deal with people, and everything was just, like, so overwhelming. I was getting, like, really pissed off and frustrated, and it was bad, and everyone was like, you're not like this, and I'm just like, I know, it's so bad.
Yeah.
And I didn't even say anything until my friend who's taking it for mood stabilizer, she's actually the one who told me about it and how it was like making everything neutral for her, like so it wasn't so bad. So I was like, well, I mean, the point of taking medicine is to help you feel better, not so you feel worse. So
Totally. And
so
I'm
that
glad that you said something, and you got it. Because not that a medicine is good for everybody, but I have a lot of clients that Lamictal's been like the only thing that helps, and it makes them feel like back to themselves, which is the whole
yeah.
goal. We don't want you to feel weird or like you're not yourself. We want you to feel like the best version of yourself,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much of a difference it could really make because it was like night and day difference. I had
Yeah.
seen a lot of reviews about it, but I was like, oh, I'm sure it's good, but and I was just like, I felt like a whole new person. I was like, I can actually breathe now, like it's crazy. And
Yeah.
my therapist definitely noticed, so she could tell. She was actually, when I told her I switched it, she was like, oh, I was gonna ask you about that because you seemed really down. So
Yeah. Oh, good. Well, yay. Well, for keeping us updated, I'm glad that because medication can make all the difference sometimes.
oh yeah. Yes. Thank you
So,
for having me. Hopefully next time I update you, it'll be on the computer and less laggy.
oh, I don't mind. It was just good to see you.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for having me.
Uh-huh. Of course, Morgan. See you soon.
Bye.
That's so awesome.
Hey,
And
sorry, go ahead.
what, honey?
Oh, just another topic though.
Oh, another topic. I was just gonna say that's really awesome, and I think it's part of like kind of what I've been hopefully you've heard from me over and over is like advocating for yourself and telling your doctors and therapists if you're having any weird side effects, if you don't feel like yourself, if you're starting a medication and all of a sudden you feel like extra irritable or something, make sure you speak up and tell someone because there are a lot of medications out there that can work. And I've heard from a lot of you that Lamictal, like Jen Asbell was saying that it's been 10 out of 10. She recommends it. It's been so helpful for her. Oh my God, hit the deck. We have a cannon. We have a cannon. Who sent the cannon? Okay, I won't do that. Oh, thanks, Amy Jacqueline. Woo, 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 woo. You guys, thank you. Why are you laughing so much?
I love it.
Sean loves it. Hit the deck. It's so good. You guys, we're over 100,000. You know what that means. You know what that means.
Should I just put the music on now for you?
We have to decide what song we want to dance to. That is too much. I don't like that at all. No. It's hard pass. Okay, so howdy. Malraine says howdy. Thank you. Holly, thank you. Emery, thank you. Amy, Jacqueline for all the likes. It's a hoedown. It totally is. Hit the dance floor. I know. So we have to dance. So what song do we want to dance to? I don't know. It needs to be like a boogie song. It can't be a country song. It needs to be more boogie.
Do we have music? Do you want me to play it like from Spotify or something?
I don't know. We can do, if we play it from Spotify, we're gonna get this ding on our YouTube.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
But it doesn't really matter. We just won't. I'll just not even try to monetize it.
All right, if it's on Spotify.
Low by Flow Rider. I love these. Okay, Magic by Bruno Mars. Or Gangnam Style. Oh my God, you guys. Staying Alive. La ha ha ha. Staying alive. Okay. Low by Flow Rider. Carly likes that. Dance to Toxic. Woo woo woo. Down by Jay Sean. Oh, the Macarena. Cotton Eye Joe. Oh my God, this is awesome. Oh, Happy by Pharrell. Those are all good songs. Solo by Higher. Oh my God, you guys. So I have a story about this song. Hey.
Capture that moment.
Don't talk to me. I gotta stand up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can lift this. It's filled with books. It's really heavy.
Just slide the chair over.
Oh, we got a new subscriber. 'Cause you've been night-timing, baby. 'Cause you've been night-timing, baby. Out of control.
Well, I think this is working out nicely.
Hey, you look different. How could I explain?
You gotta move the chair and dance back there.
I know, I've got so much stuff in my way. We're in the office. We don't have that much space, you know? Because you've been nighttime, brother. Nighttime, brother. Uh-huh.
There's a lot of captures that are happening right now. Just keep dancing the whole time.
Okay. Okay. I want to tell you the story. Every night telephone. Okay.
I think you just leave it back here. Oh no, you need to use the keyboard.
Yeah, I have to use the keyboard. Okay, you guys. Woo, 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 woo. Nikita's like, Sean, dance with her. Okay, so this, Amy, yes, you're bonkers, but I love it. So this song, I don't even know how to explain this story in a way that's going to make sense if you weren't there, but so when I first started dating Sean, we went up to Mammoth. It was like we'd been dating for like 2 months or something. And he and his friend Joe, who had the wedding in Mexico, if you guys saw, we went to Mexico for their wedding. Anyway, they come and pick me up because they didn't live, I lived in Santa Monica, they lived down in Laguna Niguel. So Joe comes up with Sean to get me. And we're in the car and we're driving up to Mammoth and it's just on like a highway, right? And you're listening to all sorts of different music. And I'd never heard this song before. It's Night Timing by Coconut Records. And Joe puts it on, and he knows all the words, and I don't know what it is. And so he starts it up, and he turns over, and he's like, hey. It's just ridiculous. And he's such a ham. He's such a ham that it got to be like our song as a group. And so whenever I would hear it anywhere, I'd be like, oh my God, you're never going to believe I heard that Coconut Records song. Anyway, so that's the story of that song. It's super funny, and it really makes me laugh. So, yay, thank you for all the likes.
Oh, that was a nice little...
It made me, it's quite a workout dancing. I have to be honest. But it helps wake me up. Thank you, Letitia. Woo, woo, woo. Is there any way to record how many bars we get as a whole? Because that could be a goal too, but I don't see a way to... Do you guys see that? I don't even see a thing. I don't know. Okay, so...
You do new subscribers. That could be another thing.
Yeah, new subscribers, if we get a certain number of... I don't know how we track that either, though.
You can see it right here. You're at 120 right now.
Oh, I'm at 120?
So if you hit like 125, then you do something. You know
what I
mean?
see.
That's what Dapper, the rapper.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Holly. Woo, 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 woo. Maybe we do something.
Emily B got her t-shirt.
Yes, Emily B did. She posted on...
fits.
Oh, it fits. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I'm so excited.
Which t-shirt did she get?
She got the heart one, the new one. She just got the one that came out.
I really like that design.
I know, that's one of my favorites. I like them all, but it was Rachel.
That's right.
I believe Rachel Ray sent a screen grab of one that she found, and then we created it. Hooray! I actually am at the stage now already again. Ready to pick another design.
Sarah got her t-shirt.
Yes, Sarah got hers. Woo,
well, yeah, so we're open to designs.
Yep, we're open to designs. Some of you have sent them to me at info@katiemorton.com, and then I send them over to Courtney, so you can send in your designs. Someone sent one with mountains on it that I think we're going to try to create this month. I'll let you know. I've been saving them so that I can pull out of our little basket of what our Kenyans have created. Okay, so Melinda's question is, how can I cope with health problems? Doctor still not sure exact cause. I have no energy in 5 months of refills. I feel I will never get better. So if you guys don't know, we had Melinda on. I don't know if you were on, Melinda, if we just talked about it, but Melinda was having issues. I think we did have you on because you were saying that you had like the liquid diet and it was really frustrating. I remember it was like 2 live streams ago. So we had Melinda guest and she was telling us how she is having issues with her pancreas and she's not sure, they're not sure what's causing it. They're not sure how to treat it best. And she's on this weird like clear liquid diet, I think is what it was. And then she had to get all these different tests run and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And I don't know, Melinda, do you want to guess to tell us a little bit more and explain? Because I think the best, let's guess, Melinda. Let's get an update. Because it's best for her to tell, and then we can talk about how to deal with health issues like this. Be our guest, be our guest. Let's see if we can connect. Hopefully we can connect with Melinda. I don't think we've ever had trouble with her. Hi.
Hi.
So update everybody a little bit with, because I know that I know probably more than they know. And it's up to you how much you want to share. But have we found out anything? I know I have some messages from you on Patreon I haven't gotten through yet, but let us know what's going on.
Okay, I had a doctor's appointment Friday, and he decided to admit me to the hospital.
Okay.
So I went to the hospital Friday night. They just kept me a day. They did a CT scan and figured out that I have colitis. My pancreas is doing better now, but I have colitis. And
And that's
he
part
says
of
that's
tenure
what caused that,
crap,
but they don't know
right?
what caused the colitis. And I can eat soft foods now, but I still feel like shit and have not as much pain because now it's just the colon. My pancreas doesn't hurt as much.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah. And
so I have to.
is there anything that you can take for colitis? I know that some people have like ulcerative colitis or some kind of
He doesn't know what kind it is yet. I have
oh,
an appointment with a gastroenterologist on my birthday, actually.
happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, in truth, since at least this was what I gleaned, I went to that Healthy Voices conference, and what I gleaned from the people there who are still, like, almost all the advocates there were dealing with some kind of health issue themselves. And I
Mhm.
think the overarching message from them about, like, how do I deal with it, like all these health issues, and I feel like shit, and I can't do the things I want to do or eat the things that I want to eat. A lot of them talked about gaining control where they could. So letting the stuff with like your physical health and stuff go and finding other things that you can either add in or make work for you, like having friends come visit at the house if you want to socialize, or having someone come get you, making things work with you with regard to the things you can control. Does that kind of make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of them said that it was that when they were struggling the most is when they were trying to fight to get control over things that were out of their control, like the health concerns. And so they said that as soon as they kind of just let the health stuff be what it is, go to their appointments and take care of themselves, but then doing things that felt good to them anyways, like finding ways to do self-care and meeting them where they're at, and doing all those types of things. Once they allowed themselves to do that, then they started to feel better. And so that would be my advice, to give that a try this week and see if it improves your mood a little bit so you don't feel so helpless and shitty. And obviously, if you don't have energy, you don't have energy, but finding things that still feel good to you, like being on a live stream and hanging out a little bit and making time for things that help you feel a little bit better versus focusing on all the other garbage going on right now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe try to do one thing this week that you want to do just because you want to do it, and see if that helps you feel a little bit better.
Okay.
Did you have a party? You have some?
What?
Yeah, did you have a party at your house?
Why would I have a party at
Yeah.
my house?
You got decorations above your head, it looks like.
Oh, a friend made that for me that I used to work with. She made it
Aw.
on my last day, and she's like, "You have to hang it up." So yeah,
Oh, you
it's up there.
did. Oh, she made a lot of it. That's so
Yeah.
cute. That's why I was like, did you have a party?
No, I had a party at work about 10 months ago.
Yeah, that's really sweet of her. Well, keep
Mhm.
me posted.
Oh, so I got this new fidget toy I wanted to show you, but I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
where I put it.
That's
I
okay.
just had it.
Couldn't have gone far.
Clearly, you would think.
I know. I love it, you guys. It's like we get to see everybody's home. It's the tour de ceiling.
I have no idea where I possibly could have put it. I've been in bed this entire time.
I have a funny feeling that has a really dry sense. She's funny,
Uh-huh. Totally. Sean said he's guessing you have a really dry sense of humor, like you're really funny. People say you're funny.
Well, I can't find it. I'll find it later, but
Okay.
I think it's the best $16 I've ever spent. It's a fidget cube.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
is
a
it the one?
fidget cube, and it was in my hand basically the entire time I was in the hospital.
Oh, awesome. That stuff's great. And
Mhm.
I'm going to send you the squishy ball. So we'll have two now. Two options.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually really feel like shit right now and think I need to call my doctor.
Okay. Call your doctor and then keep us
Yeah.
posted, okay?
Okay.
We'll be thinking of you.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Melinda.
Melinda.
Yeah, it can be
And
really hard.
Is that what Hank deals with as well?
Yeah, Hank has ulcerative colitis, which is what Palm Tree Beach struggles with as
Okay.
well. But yeah, it can be really hard when we find, thanks Tony Perkins, woo woo woo, when we find ourselves in a health crisis of some sort, it can be really hard to find a way to still feel okay and to make time for our self-care and all of that. And so that was just the advice that I heard from other advocates and people who have other health issues. Thanks, Amy S. Woo woo. So see if that helps any of you out there who may be struggling, and keep us posted, okay? Okay, let's answer some questions. Oh yeah, Ashmar has ulcerative colitis as well. Yeah, it's been really, it sounds terrible. Like I'm not a specialist, like I'm not a physician, I'm not a gastroenterologist, I'm not anything like that. So from what I know and what I read prepping for my video with Hank even, it's a really, really difficult thing to deal with. Thanks, Strawberry, woo, woo, woo. And it can also feed into, Lucy B, yeah, you can be up next, Lucy. It can also, be really hard for us if we struggle with eating already. So, Java Jen, a video about atypical anorexia. I'm not sure. People have asked about that, and I'm always reluctant. I'd have to read about it and see, because something that I struggle with, this is just an honest conversation. If I had more coffee in my cup, it'd be coffee and a chat with Katie. But as part of something that I deal with being online is a lot of like different names for diagnoses that aren't really an actual diagnosis. It's just a different component of a diagnosis. Like, for instance, on the podcast that I did with Ingrid and Kat, we talked about OCD, and someone had wrote in asking about HOCD, which is homosexual obsessive compulsive disorder, which, even though obsessions can be, and we know intrusive thoughts can be all varied and can be all over the place and can be focused on one type of thing, HOCD isn't a real diagnosis. It's not a thing we can diagnose. And so sometimes I struggle with, like, atypical anorexia isn't, from my understanding, its own diagnosis within the DSM, but I can talk about how eating disorders are on a spectrum and how they're chameleons and they change from one to the other. I always have like a battle in my head around like, how much do I want to talk about, like orthorexia, for instance, it's a thing, but it's not a diagnosis. It's not a real thing like that, but it's part of an eating disorder, and I can talk about it that way.
But so, a diagnosis is something that you get out of a book, but there's other things, like
things are on a spectrum.
It doesn't have to be a diagnosis
totally
to explain how someone's.
But then I guess maybe I'm not making sense. I guess what I'm saying is that it is a diagnosis in Denmark. That's interesting, Sophie. And so I could talk about it as a spectrum. But I don't want to give people the false information thinking that it's its own separate diagnosis, because it would fall under OSFED. It'd be under like what used to be called EDNOS. It would just fall into that criteria. And Hannah's saying it's in the ICD-10. But that's not the diagnostic and statistical manual that I operate under as a therapist. So it's something that I struggle with. Like, how much do you do? How many other diagnoses do we even really need? But I'm happy to talk about eating disorders as a spectrum and how they can vary and all of that. So that's just something that I kind of struggle with sometimes.
That makes sense.
Because I'm not, I don't want people to... Yeah, I could definitely start the video with that, Sophie. Because it's, sometimes it's just a little tricky to make sure that I'm doing it justice without, I don't want to spread false information, because when I looked up that HOCD, for instance, there were tons of articles that made it look like it's like a diagnosable and treatable thing that you can go to like get fixed from feeling like you're gay. It was terrible. And I just don't want to feed into misinformation. So I'd have to do a lot of research. I have to understand why it's in the ICD-10 and not in the DSM as its own thing, and why it just falls under OSFED and why they think that is. And I'm happy to read about it and understand it more so that I can do that. But know that all eating disorders are created equal. There's no one that's better or worse than another. Even being diagnosable or not doesn't make you more sick than another. Because eating disorders can be competitive. And that's why I kind of have shied away from doing any more diagnoses videos on that, because a lot of people I know feel like anorexia is like the goal, or bulimia is the goal, or, and people can treat it that way, and I don't want to give it that energy. I don't know. Now I'm rambling, but you kind of get what I mean. Sometimes I just, it's something that I have to think about. Yes, and Sadie girl, I agree. It's hard to explain OSA to people who don't get it. The best way I always describe it is like when we just maybe don't quite meet the criteria for the others, they throw us in that bucket because they didn't want to create more diagnoses. That's what I always say. I'm like, it's a catch-all for anything else in between, which most people are in between at one point or another. And that's why I think maybe I'll do a video about like eating disorders as a spectrum, because I think that a lot of people don't understand how they how it changes and it can morph, and you can have one time and then go into another because then it gets to the real reason that eating disorders exist is their coping skills. Okay, anyways, yes, that's all I'll say about that. But I hear you, Jen, and it's very valid, and I can definitely look into it. Thanks, Holly. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, Asperger's on autism spectrum. Now they just call it all spectrum. They took away Asperger's as a diagnosis and did it all on the spectrum. So it's kind of interesting that's why the DSM and the ICD-10 and stuff I kind of get frustrated with, because they just make decisions and decide to change things, and it can be really different for people. Oh, we got a cannon! Hit the deck! Hit the deck! Who sent the cannon? Woo, thanks, Amy Jacqueline. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, Amy. Yay, 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 yay. Woo, woo, woo. Can you turn the music up? Okay. Thank you, Amy. Woo, 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 woo. Amy is smashing that like button. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Amy S, for the likes, too.
150,000 is...
150,000.
Oh, Kenyans get to choose.
They need to choose the Thursday video. How do you remember? Did somebody say already?
No, I've got a good memory.
He does. Better than me. I had to write it down. I had to check what I wrote.
If I put down the beers.
I know, his brain comes back. Okay, Wildflower says, what do I do if I need support but I'm too nervous to talk to my doctor about it? The best thing we can do is, to be truthful, is to bring us support. If we, Procrastinator Pro, thank you, woo, woo, woo. I think when we're feeling too nervous or too worried to bring it up, we can write it down. We can read off of the list. We can bring a support who can help us say it. Like maybe they can say it for us. They can come with us. There are a lot of ways that we can put other supports in place to make sure that we're able to still get our needs met. I know that it's scary. I know it's hard to reach out, but trust me, you'll feel so much better when you do. And sometimes just practicing saying it out loud to yourself before you go in, knowing what it is you want to say, what symptoms you want to bring up, can really, really help you get through it, so that we're not waiting until we get there to say it out loud for the first time, because some of my clients have said then they freeze and they don't know what to say. And so just practice ahead of time, bring us support, and you got this. Trust me. People get into the medical field and the mental health field to help, and at the end of the day, if we're honest and we tell them about our symptoms, they'll give us the referral or the information that we need to get to the right treatment level or the right therapist. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense, you guys, too. Oh, Mickey Timms, you're going back to the doctor? I'm glad, because if I remember when we talked last, they weren't really that helpful, right? And you were hoping to...
Hey, Nirvana Sparkles.
Thanks, Nirvana. Woo, woo, woo. And you were hoping to get more support, right? Because the first round hadn't worked or the medication wasn't working. I remember we talked about that. So keep us posted, okay? Let us know how that goes. So yeah, everybody says, yay. Okay, let's read another question. Yeah, we got 30 minutes to get 60 likes. 60 likes. Oh, 60K likes. I see. Holly says, she's laughing at Amy. She says, I'm so glad the cannons are still coming in till I get that cheddar. I love it, Holly. That's so funny. Aaron P says, I've just been telling my doctors the past couple of weeks and was terrified. They've all been so nice and it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Thanks for sharing, Aaron. So it's true that that it can be scary, but it ends up actually not being as bad as we imagine. We honestly tend to spin it into something bigger when they're really there to help. Okay, Valentina says, is it normal that I don't remember the reason why I relapsed even if it was yesterday evening? It's totally normal. It can be, honestly, dissociation. Watch my videos. Thanks, Amy Jacqueline. Woo, woo, woo. I think that dissociation is really, really common when we're going through a hard time. And if we are going through such a hard time that we've relapsed, then it's very normal for us to dissociate and have no memory of it. So yeah, that's very, very normal. If you have like more questions about dissociation or you want more information on it, you can just put into YouTube Kati Morton dissociation and check out my videos about it, because I talk about DID, I talk about dissociation as a whole, and yeah. And Jackie says, wait, Kati, are you saying HOCD is not real? I'm saying, so this is what I said on the podcast. I'm saying that OCD can have focused obsessions, and intrusive thoughts can be all around one type of thing. So people can have intrusive thoughts that are homosexual in nature. The important differentiation that we need to make is that, I've talked about this before, in OCD, it's really uncomfortable. People with OCD don't like their obsessions or their compulsions. They cause them a lot of anxiety, and even when we do it till it feels right, you know how we have to do the compulsion until it feels just right, and we can't really explain that to anybody else, but we'll just know. It doesn't necessarily make us feel better, but it lowers our anxiety and makes us feel less shitty. And so if we have obsessions or intrusive thoughts about homosexuality, and they're uncomfortable, they're not arousing, we don't enjoy them, it's like, we don't like it and we want it out, just like any other obsession, then yes, that's part of your OCD. It's not its own separate thing, HOCD. It's just part of your OCD. Your obsessions just tend to be homosexual in nature, okay? However, if we find our thoughts about homosexuality and our intrusive thoughts about that arousing and we enjoy it, then that most likely just means that we're questioning our sexuality, which is completely normal and fine. And I think it's just important that we understand the difference between what is an OCD-like component and what may be just us questioning our sexuality. Does that make sense? And so, okay, Jennifer, baby, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to block you. We don't need that kind of hate in our chat. Okay, so that's the difference between it, and so hopefully that kind of makes sense. And so I think that understanding that and understanding what OCD is and what it isn't is important. So anyways, that's all. Of course, Carly, that was ridiculous. So yeah, I think that, and if you read the articles about HOCD, it makes it sound like it can be cured, and it's too close to the wading of the waters of like going to a camp to make you ungay or something, and that is just not something I subscribe to. And I'm sorry if that's a way that you feel, then I'm sorry, don't agree.
That's the camp that Tyler does, by the way. I thought that was cool. They were talking about that when we were in Europe.
Yeah, Tyler Oakley does a camp. But
it's for kids, and it's like,
I bet if you look up Tyler Oakley summer camp, because he's doing it again this year, he's super excited. It's in August. You can figure out which one it is, but it's for the LGBT plus youth, and it's a camp that he goes to with I think he started it, to be honest. So. But anyway, it's really, really cool. Thanks, Sophie Joe, for all the likes, and Holly Hart Training for the likes. So anyways, it's a really cool thing, and a really cool thing to do. So yes, I know we should do a Kenyan camp. I agree.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, and Realist is asking, is CPTSD part of me forever? The truth of it is no. But it's a lot of hard work to heal from complex trauma. And that is just because, let me come back to that question. We got a cannon. Hit the deck. Hit the deck. Woo, 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 woo. You guys. Yay, Oakland's Road. Thank you. Woo, woo, woo. It's a cannon. Oh, thank you. Woo, woo, woo. Yay. That's so awesome. Yay, thank you, Oakland's Road. Okay, back to the question at hand was, will CPTSD be a part of my life forever? And the truth is that no. Oh, that's so nice. Oakland Road said I'm the only person they're subbed to here, and I love it. Well, thank you for being subbed, and I'm glad that you enjoy the live streams. These are some of my favorite times of the week, is just to get to hang out with you all in real time and see how you're doing and talk about things. Amanda asks, or Sean, will you save Amanda's question? Okay, Sean's got it. I'll get to it in a minute. So thanks, BD. Woo woo. Oh, Jalen says the Canon froze her screen and kicked her out. I'm so sorry. I know we should do a Kenyan camp.
You know, it's not that far off the horizon. Don't want to spoil anything. Oh.
He's not spoiling anything. We have about this many plans for that. But it would be really cool. It'd just be something that we'd have, like, this, it's an interesting time, right, in digital space, but the creators that did, like, comedy and stuff at the beginning were able to get, like, viral hits and get a lot of sponsorship early on, and that's something that we're trying to work on now, because it'd be great if we could get a camp, somebody, you know, because we'd have to find a place that could house us. I would like it to be super reasonable for you, so it's not a crazy expensive thing. I want it to be in an area that's easy to get to.
Would it be around the same time as VidCon? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. Would it be like by VidCon time so that if everybody's in town, we can go there? I don't know. Would it be in the middle, like in Dallas, because that's as cheap and easy to get to?
Yoga and mental health and...
Yeah, I don't know. We've thought about it.
Firing of cannons.
And firing of cannons. No, there'll be no firing of cannons. But we've talked about it for years, Sean and I, and I've asked periodically if like people be interested in doing this, and so far we've kind of heard no, and trying to find sponsorship, and people aren't, you know, like, well, we'd have to get X number of people in, and I'm like, that's not the whole goal. The goal is like a safe and happy, healthy place to do certain things. So anyway, but don't worry, I'm still working on it. I would love to do a Kenyan camp. But back to the question at hand, and I am going to Playlist, Joel. I will be there. I leave on Friday. I'll be there. I can see you Saturday and Sunday. My meetup is on Sunday in Grand 1 at 2:30 p.m. Orlando time, which is Eastern. Yeah, come and hang out. Come say hi. So that would be really cool, and I would love to do... Oh, Steffi asked if we can do a GoFundMe to help. At this point, no, because we'd have to have more in place, but I'll let you guys know as we try more, as I put more things together. Right now, my goals are to get... Oh, we have another cannon, you guys! Woo, 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 woo. I think I shook. I love that you hear people talking with the cannons firing. Thanks, Amy Jacqueline.
Sounds like we're having a good time.
Woo, 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 woo. It does. Hit the deck. Amy is smashing those likes. Or busting those likes. What would we call it? Blowing the likes out of the water? Maybe that's what we say. Kapow! Thank you, Amy. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. We have to select the Thursday video. But let me answer that question first. Okay. I gotta focus. Thanks, Icy Spoonie. Woo, woo, woo. Ava, I'm on for about like 20 more minutes, a little less than 20 minutes. I have to leave. Well, yeah, I got like 15 minutes left because I got to get going because I got to be somewhere at noon in another side of town. Cannonball. I know. Okay. Thanks, Amy S. So Sean's going to go on the couch. I know.
Okay, thanks for watching the broadcast, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye. Let me answer that question, though. Will PTSD be part of my life forever? And the truth is that things can happen to us in our childhood that shape what we have to deal with now. And that sucks. And that's something we all deal with, whether it's intensive trauma or whether it's just like, hey, my parents kind of sucked and I don't know how to communicate now, and so I'm working on it. So either way, it's going to be there. But the cool thing is that we can overcome the symptoms of whatever it is we're struggling with. And I think that's why, that's why I became a therapist, because we're all capable of change and growth. And so when it comes to complex PTSD, we can work through it, and we can learn to not be hypervigilant and to not feel such anger in, and we can find better ways to cope with our emotions. And DBT and trauma therapy can be so incredibly healing, or finding a therapist who does attachment-based therapy can be so incredibly healing. So with the proper treatment and with a lot of energy and effort on your side, it can get better, and it won't be a part of your life forever. We'll find new tools and things that with practice will become like completely knee-jerk responses. We won't even have to think about it, and we'll be acting in a more healthy, happy way. So know that it can and will get better. Okay, thanks, Rachel Ray. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, let's see. Of course, procrastinator process. Thanks for the distraction on Friday from self-injury. Anytime, I'm here to distract you. That's me distracting you. Okay.
That was pretty good. I'm going to capture.
So we have to pick Thursday video question. I got to get my pen and paper down. Let's pick a question.
It's better than picking your noses,
talk,
right?
Bailey, maybe I talk about it is better than picking your nose. Sorry, I missed Sean's joke. I'm trying to get focused here. attachment-based therapy. Would you guys want me to do a video on it? I've been reading about it because I don't do it myself. I do DBT and CBT, if you guys don't know. That's what type of therapy I do. And that's why my videos are very instructive, very tool homework-based, because that's what I do. So would you want me to do a video about attachment-based therapy and what that is? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. I'll add it to the list. Let me put it on my phone. And then I want to know what questions you would like me to talk about for Thursday. Sorry, I got distracted. Someone just sent me a text with a video about the children were taken away from Daddy-O-5, and I think that's great news. I think that deserves like some confetti. Woo!
Those are dirtbag parents.
Because those parents, yeah, it's really terrible. And you guys should have seen. Sometimes I don't put people on blast because I think their fans are mainly children, which is upsetting to me. But I think it was normalizing situations that they maybe were in themselves, and so that's why they followed Daddy-O-5. But the comments that I had to not approve were just horrendous. I've never had people comment on my videos like that, using the C word, like cussing at me like crazy. It was like, thank you, Oakland's Road. Woo, 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 woo. I know, right? Daddy-O-0. It's true. Because, those children deserve to have a safe, happy home life. And obviously, no parent is perfect. And I'm not saying that, I'm expecting every parent to do everything just right. But you have to at least consider your child's safety and their well-being and do the best you can. And they were definitely not doing that. They were exploiting their children for money on YouTube, which is terrible. Okay, bye, Ava. I'm glad that you were able to hang out with us for so long. So anyway, I just got a text about that, and that distracted me. Okay, for the videos, I'm going to add in, I got to get into my video list, and I add in attachment-based therapy because it's really interesting, you guys. I'm really interested to read more about that and learn for you guys. The attachment-based stuff is super cool. Okay. So what would be our questions for Thursday video? Let's see. How to deal with a friend who's going through a mental crisis while you're going through a crisis. Would that be a good question, you guys? Do we like that one? Dealing with homophobia.
Dealing with
and DBT does help with attachment, Pantalina, but it's not only that. It's more emotion regulation and stuff like that. Oh, Denise, I'm sorry. I don't know if I can get the help I need. Truthfully, the best... oh, that's a good question. Hooker's gonna hook. I love it. So, definitely, we like the... oh, Amy wants a coffee and a chat with a journal topic at the end. What would that be? Can you do a video on trans-diagnostic approach to eating disorders? Alfalba's asking. Oh, gaslighting, Natalie. I already filmed that video. Coping with gaslighting? It'll be coming out soon. Okay, positive distraction video. That's a good idea, Sophie Joe. So you guys are all saying yes to which video? I don't know which one you were all saying yes to. Is it the one dealing with homophobia or how to help a friend when we're also struggling? Which one was it? Can you guys let me know? The crisis one, dealing with crisis when you're in a crisis. Both. Helping a friend. Okay, perfect. So that's our question. That's Thursday's video. How to help a friend in crisis when we are in crisis ourselves. Hope I can read this later because I'm scrabbling like crazy. Are in crisis ourselves. Okay. You got it. You got it.
Dude.
You got it, dudes. Okay.
All right. Thanks for the show.
Thanks for the show. We're not quite done.
Here's the outro music.
We got 10 more minutes.
No. We got it.
So that'll be awesome, you guys. So we will do that. We'll no escaping the couch, Sean. That's what Sophie says. Oh, we got another cannon, Sean. I think you're going on the couch.
Ring the cannons.
Woo, 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 woo. Who's giving the likes? We hit 200,000 likes, you guys. Jalen brought us over the edge. Yay, 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 yay. Sean's like, peace out. Yay, 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 yay. That's so awesome. Thank you, Holly, for using your spin, too.
The question is, where are the questions going to come from? They come from the Kenyans, right?
What are you talking about? Oh, the questions for the couch?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get them from you guys.
Okay. So where do they come from? Do they send them in or something? Or?
We can do them on maybe the next live stream, or do you want to do them right now? We have 10 minutes. We can come up with like the 6 questions that I'm going to ask Sean. Sean is going on a couch. Yeah, hashtag couch question maybe. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Sophie P. What's DPD? I'm not familiar, Denise, with what that is. You're going to have to let me know. Procrastinator Pro says, sorry. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry for more. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Procrastinator Pro, but no need to apologize. You're okay. Okay. Oh, Sean's favorite girl band. It's a good
right
question.
now, Camp Cope.
He loves Camp Cope. Oh my God, I hate that band.
What?
It's so angsty. It makes me just like,
I'm going to play that now.
No, I don't want it. It's my live stream. Oh, okay. It is time, Sky. We are at 10:40, so we've got 10 minutes. I also have to pee really bad, so I've only got 10 minutes. So let's get favorite singer. Spice Girls. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, so angsty, Sean. Please stop. Okay, so he likes Camp Cope, but let's...
No, let's get
Oh, this is a good one, Steffi. Sean's favorite video of mine and why.
Oh.
I'm going to write that down. Fave. Sorry, I'm shaking the thing. I don't have a place to put this. And why? Good question, Steffi. Okay. Okay, bye, Marjan. Is it Marjan? Marjan? Dissociative personality disorder.
Sophie says, can we do something different? Tips on starting YouTube. We can
Oh,
certainly
we
do
can
that.
totally do that. Sean loves talking about that stuff. Okay, tips on starting YouTube. We can do a couple about Sean, and then tips on starting YouTube is a good one. How has Sean dealt with a difficult time in his life? Is Sean also a therapist? No, he's not. Oakland's Road.
But I play one on TV.
He doesn't. Sean has his own production company, and so that's actually how I got into YouTube, because he's the one that brought it up, and he's the one that has filmed and edited it. Only in the last, 2 years I've started editing? Maybe more than that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're good at it. So.
Okay.
Trick question, Carly. We're never growing old.
When and how did Sean know Katie was the one he wanted to grow old with? When and how? I don't know that really. I think I have an idea. I don't know. I'm writing these down, you guys. That's why it's quiet. When and how did Sean know Katie was the one? When she let him play annoying music over and over and over. Please don't. Please the one he wanted to grow old with.
April likes it.
That's fine, but you guys, I've listened to this song like a million gazillion times.
No, that's a whole album worth. It's not just one song.
They all sound the same, and there's only 5 songs, you
Come
guys. The album is not,
All right, let's move
okay.
on.
What's it like to live with a therapist? I think that's a good question. I actually don't know what he thinks about that. I mean, truthfully, I don't really act like a therapist if I'm not being a therapist. I'm not getting paid for it, and it's not, part of my job. Okay, so we have Sean's favorite video of mine and why, tips on starting YouTube, when and how did he know that I was the one he wanted to grow old with, what's it like to live with a therapist, and then Sophie, somebody says, let's see. What's it like living with a therapist? Yeah, that's Sophie. Okay. Which album is it? Oakland's Road wants to know. Now we're on the Narcos original series soundtrack. Sean loves that too. What's your biggest fear? And do you have a hidden talent? What do you think, honey?
I don't hide any of my talents.
I don't hide any of my talent. Biggest fear?
Hey, these are questions you'll have to wait for on the next episode.
What do you mean?
Or are we doing it right
now? No, I'm just telling you questions.
Yeah,
are
you can ask me.
Okay.
So it's not up to me.
He's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll answer any questions.
Richard, that I don't actually. Psychoanalyzing someone, that takes a lot of work. I don't do that with, honestly, unless one of my friends is having a really hard time and they're like, what do you think, if I was your client, what would you think's going on? That's so much work. I never do that. I'm sure other therapists do. I'm sure I'm not, it's not just how I am. But, oh, yay, Erin, she got a call back about an accounting job she wants. Woo, 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 woo. Yay, yay, yay. How does that make you feel? I don't think I ever say that, Sadie. Isn't that funny? I know a lot of therapists do. I just don't. It's just not how I do it. Okay. Do you feel like you're being analyzed sometimes, Sean?
No.
Oh, he says no. So there's a quick answer to that question. And then procrastinator pro says S, ideation over harm. Oh, it's okay to struggle with self-injury thoughts and ideations. That's very normal. It's a normal part of recovery. So it's okay to have those and no need to apologize. But I hope that today's live stream is a good distraction for you. Okay. Bye, Amanda. Says she has to go. She's going to back to bed for the rest of the day. I'm sorry you're having a hard time. But sometimes we need to take a break. Sometimes it's good to be in bed for a bit. Okay, okay, I'm trying to think, is there any, is it normal, any more questions for Sean? I'm looking. Oh, Sean's self-care tips. I'd be interested to hear those. These are all things that, okay, I think that's enough. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ta-da! Ta-da! The panda mask. Oh my god, I know, right? I love those masks. I forget who sent those to me. I have that whole pack of them. They came all panda. Most embarrassing moment? That could be cool. What do we think? Ugh. Do you teach Sean about therapy and mental health? The truth is,
I know nothing.
He's learned from us being on YouTube, like from creating videos with me, he's learned. And so I think that is honestly where his knowledge comes from. Because sometimes I'm surprised he'll say things, even on the live stream. He'll pop in and be like, well, they could be doing that, like maybe they should just take a break or something. And I'm like, how do you know? It's because he listens, Sophie says you're being awfully quiet, Sean.
Yeah. Oh, Holly knows the Sun story.
I know. This says, the most embarrassing. I don't know. Do you have another? I think we might have already done the most embarrassing stories.
No, I've got a bunch of them.
Okay, he's got a bunch.
I've been embarrassing myself for a very long time.
for his whole life. Most embarrassing.
Not a week goes by.
Story. Okay, I think we've got a lot. I'm surprised he hasn't shut off the broadcast. I know I have the controls over here on my side. But I think we have plenty of questions for him. So we'll film that. It might take us a little bit, but we will film it and we'll get it out soon. Okay. Now I told Ava, Ava's not in there or not Ava. Was it Ava? No, it was Lucy. Lucy is going to guess, but I don't see her in there anymore. Sorry, Lucy. You're not in the queue. I was going to guess you before we had to go, but maybe next time? Maybe on Sunday? Okie dokie. So everybody, thank you so much for coming on. 206,000 likes. This is crazy. Woo, 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 woo. So I love you all. It didn't show you, Lucy. It's not in the guest. I only had 4 people in there or something like that. But I've got to go. I have a lunch appointment. It was so lovely to hang out with all of you. Follow me on Twitter at Kati Morton because I'll tweet out when on Sunday I'm going to be doing a live stream. But we'll be in Orlando. Come to Playlist and hang out with me. I love you all. Thank you to all of you for the support. Patreon patrons, your videos are coming this afternoon. There's 6 of them. Get ready. Much love to you, Holly. We'll see you soon. Ooh, it won't even let me end it. It's like, okay.